Have you ever felt like you're falling behind? Like everyone else seems to have it all figured out while you're still searching for your path? If so, you're not alone. Today we're talking about how to trust in your own unique direction and free yourself from the endless cycle of comparison. This video isn't just about discussion. Our channel stands apart by offering you simple, effective and practical steps you can apply right away. So stay with us until the end. Trusting your own path starts with having a loving regard for yourself. If you respect and appreciate who you are, you naturally begin to trust the direction your life is taking. Even when things feel uncertain, every experience, good or bad, is a part of your journey and holds creative elements for growth. Self-trust is built through self-acceptance. For example, imagine someone who has always doubted their ability to speak in public. They may avoid opportunities thinking they are not good enough, but once they accept where they are and recognize that growth takes time, they start speaking in smaller settings, building confidence step by step. Over time, their self-trust grows as they embrace their own pace of improvement. Another example is an artist who constantly doubts their talent because their work doesn't look like others. Instead of giving up, they choose to accept their current skill level and continue practicing. Over time, through consistency and self-acceptance, they develop their own unique style, realizing that their individuality is what makes their art special. Where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. For instance, think about a person who loses their job unexpectedly. At first, they may feel like they are at a low point, questioning their worth and comparing themselves to others with stable careers. However, through self-reflection, they realize this moment is an opportunity to pivot towards something more fulfilling, perhaps starting their own business or pursuing a passion they never had time for. What initially felt like a setback becomes the exact turning point they needed for personal growth. Another example. Imagine a student who didn't get into their dream university. Initially, they might feel like they've failed or are falling behind their peers. But as they embrace where they are, they realize their current school offers unexpected opportunities, perhaps smaller class sizes that allow for better mentorship, or a community that supports their true passions. Over time, they thrive in ways they never expected, proving that their journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Every step holds the seeds of your own creative fulfillment. For example, think of a musician struggling to compose original songs. At first, their attempts may feel uninspired, but each effort teaches them something new about their creative process. Eventually, through persistence, they craft something that feels authentic and meaningful. Another example, consider a writer facing rejection after rejection. Each setback teaches them resilience, sharpens their skills, and helps them refine their voice. What once felt like failure becomes the foundation for a breakthrough piece of work that resonates deeply with readers. Comparison is a trap because there is no end to it. There will always be someone who appears more successful, more talented, or further along than you. But here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others denies the beauty of your own miraculous being and unique vision. Everyone's journey is different. There's no single timeline for success. Trying to emulate others disconnects you from your own strengths. For example, consider a singer who idolizes another artist so much that they try to mimic their exact style, voice, and stage presence. In doing so, they neglect their own natural tone and personal artistic expression, ultimately feeling inauthentic and unfulfilled. Another example. Imagine an entrepreneur who constantly follows the business strategies of their competitors, instead of developing their own vision. They might see some short-term success, but by not embracing their unique strengths and ideas, they fail to create something truly innovative and aligned with their deeper purpose. The only person you should compare yourself to is who you were yesterday. Instead of measuring yourself against others, shift your focus to what makes your journey meaningful. Take it for granted that your life is important and begin where you are. Don't wait until you feel good enough. Start using your natural talents now. Reaffirm that your life matters and your path is valid. Recognize and use your existing talents, no matter how small they seem. Reframe negative thoughts. Instead of "I'm not as successful as them," Say, I'm growing in my own way and at my own pace. If you catch yourself comparing, don't criticize yourself. Instead, ask, why am I feeling this way? What does this comparison reveal about what I truly want? You can use comparison constructively as a way to understand your own aspirations without letting it diminish your self-worth. Self-awareness transforms comparison into a learning tool. Your emotions reveal what truly matters to you. For example, if you feel envious of someone's career success, it might indicate a deeper desire to pursue a passion you've been neglecting. Instead of feeling inadequate, you can use this realization to take action in your own way. Use others' success as inspiration, not as a reason to feel small. For instance, an aspiring author who admires a best-selling writer can choose to analyze their writing style, discipline, and strategies, rather than feeling unworthy. By learning from their journey instead of comparing, they turn admiration into motivation. Remember, your journey is yours alone, and it's unfolding exactly as it should. Stop comparing, start embracing your own path, and trust that where you are now holds everything you need to grow. If this message resonated with you, and you would like us to continue creating more worthwhile and uplifting videos, would you be so kind? And please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this with someone who needs this reminder. Spread the love. Keep trusting yourself. You are exactly where you need to be. The source of the wisdom shared and explained in this video is from a short quote from the book, The Nature of Personal Reality, a Seth book by Jane Roberts, Part 2, Chapter 22, Session 676, July 9th, 1973. If you have a loving regard for yourself, then you will trust in your own direction. You will accept your present position, whatever it is, as being a part of that direction and realize that from it can come all the creative elements that you need. Being yourself and trusting in your own integrity, you will automatically help others. In the first place, you must understand that in your own uniqueness, it is futile to compare yourself to others, for in so doing you try to emulate qualities that are theirs, and to that extent deny your own miraculous being and vision. Once you begin comparing yourself to others, there is no end to it. You will always find someone more talented than you are in some way, and so will continue to be dissatisfied. Instead, through working with your own beliefs, take it for granted that your life is important. Begin with it and where you are. Do not deride yourself because you have not reached some great ideal, but start to use those talents that you have to the best of your ability, knowing that in them lies your own individual fulfillment. Any help that you give to others will come through the creative utilization of your own characteristics and no one else's. Do not get upset with yourself when you find yourself dwelling on negative issues in your life. Instead, constructively ask yourself why you are doing so. The answer will come to you. By Seth.